If you've browsed any Undertale or Deltarune discourse of late, especially on Reddit, you probably have seen a rising sentiment that Gaster is nothing but an inside joke or troll, and isn't gonna make a formal appearance in Deltarune. And while this has always been blatantly wrong by the fact that none of the Gaster Easter eggs have any comedic value to them and read like textbook foreshadowing, we now have something that I think seals the deal that Gaster is legit. And it's the dumbest thing you could imagine. In freaking Teen Titans Go, there is an elaborate Undertale reference. I'm not gonna play the full clip because I'm already running into tons of issues about reusing other content on my channel, and YouTube is saying no. But these three images should convey it perfectly. The back-to-back, the fonts Comic Sans, Papyrus, and Wingdings are brought up in this episode. And if that wasn't enough for you, later on in the episode, when Cyborg turns into Super Comic Sans for some reason, he is wearing socks that look suspiciously like Frisk's shirt and Kara's shirt. Kara's one isn't exact match, but it's pretty freaking close. And if somehow that wasn't enough to prove that these Undertale references are intentional, Frisk makes something that looks a lot like Fan Frisk, you know, how it looks very clearly like a woman when Frisk is supposed to be androgynous and has short pants for some reason, appears in the background of the Teen Titans Go movie. Yes, that was a thing that existed. So all of those references aside, why is this important? Well, if they could have just left it at Sans and Papyrus, but they brought in Wingdings, and it's very clearly an elaborate Undertale reference. So, by referencing Wingdings, which only exist in Undertale, let me reconfirm the fact that the only two times Wingdings are in Undertale are with Room Gaster and Room Redacted. So it's all Gaster related. The only way that this reference makes sense is if Gaster is what's being referenced. Gaster, and like, we all clown on Teen Titans Go, but let me remind you that Teen Titans Go is probably one of the most popular kids shows to ever exist, and Gaster has now been referenced in it. Someone at freaking Cartoon Network is even in on the hype for Gaster in Deltarune. And the fact that this was placed alongside Sans and Papyrus means they probably even buy into the theories that Gaster is related to Sans and Papyrus. So, not only would Toby Fox not including Gaster in Deltarune or some other time, it's possible that maybe sometime in the future Toby will make another game, but I highly doubt it. Not only would Toby Fox be disappointing millions of fans for no reason, he would even be disappointing a multi-million-dollar company that is famous throughout the world. And it gets better than that, because if you remember, Toby Fox was hired as a voice actor to voice a skeleton character in We Bare Bears. So, again, there is no amount of copium you can take to say that this is not an intentional reference. Doesn't matter that these three fonts have been historically criticized, this is very clearly a deliberate Undertale reference. Toby Fox has worked with Cartoon Network, so we know that while I don't think that Toby Fox is gonna continue working with them, I'm pretty sure that was a one-off character who will never be seen again, and I doubt Toby Fox is going to continue working with Cartoon Network on anything major. But they're on good terms, and we haven't even considered the possibility that the fact that Toby has been associated with Cartoon Network, and while I find it highly unlikely that he's actually working with them, for all we know, behind the scenes, Toby Fox was actually the one that influenced that reference, that made that entire bit. And that would mean that Toby is definitely trying to, like, you don't just put Gaster, you don't just put this mysterious, debatably non-existent character in a show for millions of children to watch and have it mean nothing. But if you are this skeptical, if you are completely dead set, you're so high on that Gaster hate train that you don't even think that this proves anything. I guess you could say because Teen Titans Go is a joke of a show and doesn't take itself seriously at all, that Gaster being referenced in it could be more proof that Gaster is a joke. But, like, it's copium. Just admit it. You're on so much copium right now, if you actually think that. So, anyway. This video was pretty much unscripted. I scripted, like, the first part of it, and then just winged the rest. Because, I mean, like, why do we need a script here? I would have put this in a better place, but since I forgot to, so I just randomly feel the need to bring up the fact that other than when Teen Titans Go, the characters in it are being just overall the most idiotic human beings imaginable. Not even human beings. The most idiotic people they can possibly be, and when the writers aren't trying to sneak in their weird interests into a show that millions of kids watch. Teen Titans Go actually has some pretty funny writing. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really stupid video. Somehow stupider than they usually are. Gaster confirmed by Teen Titans Go. Gaster's relation to Sans and Papyrus confirmed by Teen Titans Go. Okay, end the video. This was so stupid.